Hey all, Cypher and welcome back to another Outerplane video. Hope you're just great. Mine was pretty hectic actually. Monday blues, happens all the time. Nothing new, but especially today, I don't know, man. It's so tiring for me. But anyways, Outerplane is getting a huge new update. So I've been pretty honest with you all in the past few videos that my interest in Outerplane is kind of dwindling. And it's not because of just the mileage changes, it's also because of lack of content, right? I think we all know that Outerplane was pretty much a side game for many of us because you could only do like 10 minutes worth of actual gameplay investment. There's nothing else outside of that. But finally, RTA is here. Actually, it's not technically here, it's still like one day away, but it's coming with the next update. And I'm super hyped for it. I've always been an advocate for RTA. I think since the dawn of time, since Outerplane even was in closed beta, I was always advocating for RTA, and I knew the devs were actually interested in RTA, right? If not in any other things, because it's Smilegate. Smilegate is known for their crazy good, PvP games. Epic 7 is pretty good, right? We all know how Epic 7 does it. I think this game and RTA mode in Outerplane is going to be quite similar. Now, I have skimmed through the details a bit, but I would like to share them on video, right, and present my own thoughts on that, just so that, players can get a clear idea, right? So, of course, you're having a new hero as well. We get it so many times. I probably missed 2 or 3 heroes because I was just not interested in making videos at the time, but finally RTA, so I will probably try to cover all the previous heroes that were released in between. Dahlia, Marrow, all the other things. Now Charlotte is here. Charlotte is a completely new hero. Expect a new video explaining my first impressions of her and my own analysis of this new hero. So that'll be a separate video, right? In this video, we're just going to cover what's new in the game. So essentially the new update. Of course, new side story is going to be there for Charlotte. People can get 15 pieces each day if they farm all the 10 stages. New competitive content real-time arena beta test. So keep in mind, this is a beta test, right? This is not the actual RTA season. So expect some changes as the new season begins. It's pretty common in Epic 7, and I'm expecting the same thing in Outerplane. Let's read what they have to say, right? The beta test of real-time arena, a content allowing you to test your battle skills against players worldwide using your heroes, will begin. During the beta test, we aim to stabilize the content based on feedback from our masters. We will provide further details through a separate notice when the new season begins. So you can see the new season is going to last for approximately 2 weeks, right? It starts on 16th of January and it's going to go on until the end of the month. So I think this is a pretty healthy period, honestly, for 2 weeks. I was expecting much more, probably a month, but I'm glad that they're, so open to changing the arena beta event so fast. Like 14 days, it's not a lot, and I'm hoping a lot of players participate, right? Me personally, I'll be freaking grinding the hell out of RTA probably, and I hope the same applies to you as well. The sad thing is the RTA is going to be available twice a day. So it's not going to be something which is available 24/7, right? Like in Epic 7, it's going to be only available in 2 slots, each 4 hours last. So keep in mind, this is in Korean Standard Time. It's not, it's not your local time zone. So you probably have to convert it. So in total, you're going to get for 8 hours each day RTA, right? I think the second slot is going to probably suit me more because, I work in the mornings. So this is going to be pretty good for me, right? Anyways, apart from that, there's some entry conditions as well. You need to be having at least 24 heroes and you need to be level 50. So new players, you will not probably get a chance to try out RTA, sadly, right? Honestly, even if you're playing RTA and if you're a new player, I'd probably even advise you to just, grind up levels and get more heroes. I think that's what the game wants you to do, right? It wants more veterans to analyze the gameplay and, probably provide feedback. And it's totally acceptable, especially for the beta season, right? Entry currency, no entry currency is required. Thank the Lord, man. I was expecting that these guys are gonna pull out those crazy other games like Summoner's War does it, so you're kind of limited to only play RTA like 20 times a day and you need a specific currency. But this time there's gonna be no currency, it's gonna be free to enter, just go on to arena. You can see 2 more modes are getting added, real-time arena and friendly match, right? So for those of you who do not know, friendly matches are basically going to be you testing out your comps against, your friends or somebody random on the game, right, on server. It's pretty similar concept to RTA, but in RTA you actually get points for wins, right? Friendly matches are much more suitable for strategy testing and much more stuff like that, right? Basically testing team comps, or probably you want to test some bugs or glitches. I think this is the perfect way to do so, right? There's going to be placements. So 10 games of placements. Essentially, depending on how many you win and how many you lose, you'll be giving a rank, right? There's a ranking system in RTA, much like Arena, the bot Arena, but in RTA, the rankings are much more harder to climb, and you'll see what I'm talking about, right? So you can see the interface. This looks pretty cool, honestly. Bro, this looks super cool. I was not expecting them to actually put so much effort into it. You can even test out the pings and stuff. You can see this guy is having a bit lower ping, probably. I don't know if this is inverted, but looks like he has had a lower ping. I don't know. But there's also going to be a ping system, and I'm pretty sure that RTA is going to be intra-server, right? It's not going to be intra-server, so global players will be able to play against Asian players. I think that's super cool. That should be the case in every game, right? It should not be limited to servers, especially for a smaller game like Outerplane, where the player base is already small and you're already putting a lot of limitations. So only level 50 players and people having 24 heroes can enter, right? So there's some limitations as well currently. Apart from that, there's going to be a pre-ban system. So of course you start matchmaking, you get an opponent, and then the pre-ban process starts. The pre-ban process is quite simple. You get 20 seconds to ban a certain hero, right? The two match masters will select which heroes from the opponent's lineup to ban. So you can actually check the heroes your opponents have. That's crazy. Bro, what? So, I mean, look, if the opponent does not have, suppose, a Dahlia, so you cannot choose to ban a Dahlia, right? But they can because you're going to have a Dahlia. I think that's how it works. I think this is super cool. That's going to be so much more competitive. Bro, I'm actually digging this system a lot because this actually allows you to sneak into the opponent's lineup, right? I think that's pretty cool, right? I don't know how it's going to work in actual like gameplay, but I think this is super good. So apart from, just simply target banning some specific heroes like Mane or like Dahlia, you can actually choose which heroes to ban from your opponent's lineup, so you don't waste a ban, right? Hero selection. After the pre-ban phase, masters proceed to select the heroes they will use in the match. The two match masters take turns choosing 5 heroes to join the battle. If the hero isn't chosen within a certain period of 20 seconds, a random hero will be selected. Pretty standard, of course, 20 seconds to pick a hero. I think 20 seconds is still decent amount of time. I know some games give you like 30 seconds, but I think that's a lot. 30 seconds, man, for a single pick, it's a lot, right? You're wasting so much time. Player 1 and player 2, selected randomly, take turns choosing heroes following the order indicated in the table below. After the hero selection process concludes, masters take turns choosing which heroes from the opponent's lineup will be banned from the match. Again, pretty simple. So you pick 5 heroes, they pick 5 heroes, and then you can choose which one out of the 5 you'll choose to ban, right? And they'll do the same. So it's essentially still going to be a 4v4 match, but you're going to have an extra pick, extra pre-ban, and extra post-ban, right? I think that's how every RTA game should work, and I'm glad they're not, tinkering around with the systems to make it more fugged. Honestly, I'm happy the way this is presented. This is exactly what I wanted in an RTA game mode, and they're kind of delivering it, right? So I'm super happy. The battle. Again, the battle is simple. Just the battle is, I don't know how to explain the battle. The battle is battle, right? Really, there's nothing to explain. The only thing to explain is that there'll be a 15-second timer for you to choose which skill you want to use on your hero's turn. So if you don't choose you don't take a turn within 50 seconds, the bot will automatically take a turn for you, right? And we don't want that. This is not Arena, keep in mind, guys. You can't even automate the battles, I'm pretty sure, because there's no auto option. At least I can't see one, so it's going to be all manual. It's going to be all manual. Bro, the arena also looks so much better. Holy shit, the RTA arena, the background looks so dope. Bro, I need this background from my actual game background, right? They should give us this much. Come on. Battle results, whether it's win or loss, you'll get, you get points according to that. You can see the victory screen as well here. You can even check your battle records, pretty simple. You can see which heroes you banned, which you pre-banned, post-banned, the amount of points you gained per victory or per loss, and pretty much your, your history in any game you play. Like if you played League of Legends, this might be very similar to you, right? You can review previously battle information through the battle record. In each battle record's detail section, you can view the heroes participate in the battle, as well as the plans and picks made. Great. Here is the most obnoxious part. This is the ranking system. Keep in mind, this is the ranking system. You can see each tier has a certain amount of rank points. So if you fall within the 0 to 19 points, you'll be placed in bronze 3, and so on and so on. So you can see each tier, even each rank has different tiers. Bronze has 3, bronze 1, bronze 2, bronze 3. Silver also has 3 tiers: silver 3, silver 2, silver 1. So it's gonna be, it's gonna work your way up instead of being down. It's kind of ascending in the sense. So 3 to 1, 3 to 1. Gold again, 3 tiers. Platinum 3 tiers. Diamond 3 tiers. Master 3 tiers. And post master is this. There's not gonna be a challenger or something. It's just gonna be top 50 to top 100. I think they should probably do a challenger system because that way players can actually like compete for more points. So for example, after master 1, they can just give every other player challenger rank, above master 1, and they can just accumulate more points over that. So challenger, like suppose 2000, 2025, 2030, right? And they can decide the rankings accordingly. But I think this system is also pretty fine, at least for the beta test. We'll see how it works. But I know some people have issues with these ranking systems, so we'll see how it goes, right? Rewards. Rewards will be distributed during the regular season. No rewards will be given during the beta test and preseason. So this is the beta test. We can assume there's going to be a preseason as well next. So after 30th January, expect a new preseason for RTA. Restricted heroes. If a hero is found to have any issues resulting from balances or bugs, they might be designated as restricted heroes, as they should be. Yeah, cool. Come on, right? So suppose if Mayne is bugged, then she is going to be restricted, so no player can, ban or pick her. Simple as that, right? Battle regulations. Really nothing special. This is a friendly match. This is how the friendly match UI is going to look like. You can create room, invite players. Simple, right? Quite simple. You can even enter rooms which are public. So for example, this guy has made a public room. You can simply click on enter and join this room, right? Simple. Real-time arena event is going to be here. Come on, you could give us something more. But I'm still glad that they're giving us something. And it's only 3 times. Look at that. Play real-time arena 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. And you're gonna get free 80 stamina, 50,000 gold, and 1 stage 3 gem chest. I mean, I'm not complaining with these rewards, but maybe they could have probably put in ether, 20 ether or something on a daily basis. It's not a lot, but it kind of adds up, on a monthly basis. Free 600 ether for testing out a new game mode. I think that's reasonable, right? I think that should be reasonable. That should just give us more incentive to play. Again, I'm not saying that it should be there, but I think that it'll be more beneficial, right? New guild raid season is here. May Detective Charlotte, the new Battle Pass skin. Honestly, Battle Pass is still as it is. I mean, the skin looks super cool. I mean, what's up with the mustache though? This looks weird on the face but I do dig the outfit though. I do dig the outfit, not gonna lie. I think it's quite similar to her OG outfit. It's just that she's wearing a skirt, I guess, yeah. Nothing else. The rest of the stuff is quite similar to the previous battle passes. Again, new packs, and there's nothing more, right? There's some like bug fixes and improvements, which are, I think, pretty I mean, they're not substantial enough to actually cover in the video. It's just some, I think this one is pretty good. Instead of dismantling, now you have to like sell. I think selling is better, honestly, because you already have so many of these, what's it called, those essences which are used to reforge your, not reforge, enhance your gear, right? Error fixes, bug fixes, a lot of that is there as well. So in short, the entire updates highlight is going to be this RTA game mode, and I'm actually grateful that this game is finally bringing RTA after like almost 8 months. I think this is probably the shortest game period in any game's history where they've brought RTA. So I'm actually super glad that they've done this. They know that this game needs some repeatable content in urgency, because there's literally nothing you can do on a daily basis. But finally you have RTA. I'm still sad that it's limited for only like 4 hours, like actually 8 hours each day, but in 2 slots. I really wish they would just do it like 24/7, but that might not be possible considering the players, the amount of players playing. And I get that they probably have the the data in the back, and they know that players are probably dwindling, or the play numbers might not be enough to sustain a 24-hour RTA period. And I totally dig that. I totally get that. You need to be realistic. And anyways, I wish to see you guys in the battlefield. Do let me know what your own thoughts regarding the RTA game modes. Do you think this is fine? Do you think there could be anything more to it? Honestly, for me, again, they literally mentioned there's no rewards currently in the season, but they're going to be rewards in the actual seasons, right? In the regular seasons. Apart from that, really, there's nothing much more. And one thing that I do need to mention is that the feature that they've introduced here, right, where you can actually see the opponent's lineup to ban heroes, this is super good. This is something unique, man, because even Epic 7 does not do it. You know, Epic 7, you can just ban any hero in the game, literally any hero, even if they don't have it, right? So this is super cool. Again, this is super cool. This is something unexpected. The rest of the things which were something that I already expected and they delivered. So overall for me, this is a 9.5 out of 10 update. You know, probably could be better if they had an event for Charlotte or something, but except for that, really solid update. And I'm really looking forward to making RTA videos, you know, testing out different team compositions. Also be aware that I'll be making a video on Charlotte and his skill, my first impressions on her skills, abilities, probably her combos. One thing is for sure, she looks super dope. She looks super cool being a ranger as well. A lot of rangers getting dropped, right? Anyways, I'll meet you guys later. Peace out.